unable to. All right. Oh, big gavel hits today. All right. It's a little late, but I'm fucking here. Hope somebody else shows up. What's good? Everybody say what's up. First time streaming on Kick too, so that's cool. Shout out to anybody that's on Kick. You know, it's new and I wanted to check it out, so here we are. We're talking about sex, baby. Sex stories. Or I'm thinking about it anyways. So go ahead and drop me a call, 5405-834-464. We're telling sexy stories, but make it funny. I don't want to hear anything. I mean, I'll hear gross stuff, but in the context of it being funny would be great. If it comes off as gross for gross's sake, or just that you're calling me to brag, or that I'm pretty sure you're lying, you're right out of here, bro. Straight up. So that's that. Trying to post up everywhere that the stream is live. And you should too. What's up, man? What's everybody doing since Monday? We had a good show on Monday. I can't lie. Pretty good show for concert stories. I told most of the stories, but honestly, that was just as entertaining for me as listening. So do with that what you will. So taking people a second to get here, but I did start about 10 minutes late, so I didn't know what kind of effect that was going to have. But here we are. What is this that I can see behind? That's bad. We're drinking Smart Waters in court today, baby. I'm trying to think if I have any funny sex stories that I can really tell on this show. And I've been thinking about it all day. I'm not really positive. Looking cool. What's up? Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. It's the glasses. Go ahead and call in if you want to call and tell me something funny that happened to you in a sex story. It could be a first time sex story. It could be a public sex story. It could be pretty much anything. I've had sex all over the local driving range. Do you work there or at least live by, like, is there a reason for you to be at the driving range other than you're fucking, like, because if that's like your go-to spot and it's unrelated, that's actually the most concerning thing for me. The local driving range. I don't hate that. Sex in public was never appealing to me, but that doesn't mean I've never done it. I mean, it's like, I guess it's like when you have to, or like I'm not into it. So I know people do it because they like to, but I basically haven't done it. And need X work there. Okay. That's fine. There it is. That makes sense. That sounds nice. Have sex, hit a bucket of balls. That sounds like a nice little Wednesday to me. Late, but I made it. What's up, Drew? How's it going, bro? We're telling sex stories, and it's only a couple people here, so we're basically just telling sexy secrets, you know? Oh my God, that is so much better. Just a very minor adjustment to my camera. I feel like I'm much less tucked behind this desk. I'm not gonna lie. In the shed where they kept the ball shagging tractor. It was the shagging tractor, all right. That's for sure. Pretty good. Stories in the chat are always welcome, but go ahead and drop me a call. Let's get it going. 540-583-4464. I would bet my paycheck this full Drew's about to call with a weird, sexy story, and that's what I'm here for. So let me prepare a bowl and I'll call in. Absolutely. I'm about to roll one up myself. I got in late, so not smoking currently. Oh shit, here we go. One time in the shed, a shot went up my arm and into my hair. I accidentally wore that jacket again without washing it. Everybody at school knew what it was. Yeah. Here's the thing is cum is like one of the top 5 most identifiable stains behind like blood and I mean, it might be top 3 to be honest with you. You can't just pass it off that it's fucking Alfredo. You know what I mean? It's not fettuccine sauce. I heard a TikTok where somebody said that. I'm not stupid, but yeah, bro. Everybody knows what cum looks like on a shirt. So when you see it, you're like, oh, bud, you have made a terrible mistake. I mean, sometimes everything I think to say is maybe too gross to be uttered. Oh, I just dropped a fucking torch in here. God damn it. Are we gonna die? There it is. Drew with the quick call.
It's Drew.
How's it going, dude? How's it going? First call of the night once again. Welcome.
How's it going, man?
It's going, dude. It's going. I just took my kids out for shaved ice and I'm about to get really high and I'm in court, so it's pretty much as good as it could go.
Hell yeah. I just I realized I was late because I was doing some VR fishing.
I've been playing the VR too, bro. I liked it way more than I expected to. It's way more fun than I thought.
Dude, I got it for my kid, but I was like quickly like, no, this is for me now.
So what's your sex story, bro? Let me hear it.
I mean, I got honestly like a few of them. Fucking the one that fucking first came to mind, like, okay, set the scene. Like me and my girlfriend were like 16, 17 at the time. And around, where I live, like we used to just kind of like walk off in the woods and get high, like all the places, are everywhere and shit. Like all the places. So one of the spots that we had was like this old abandoned, like it was like a pond, but where, like they had given like ministries and shit for some church that had shut down. So there was like a nice little dock out there and everything. Me and her go out there one day and we start fucking on that dock. And I'm like, I got her bent over to the fucking rail and I'm going to fucking town. And I hear like this crunching behind me. So, as I'm doing my thing, I'm like looking back, like, thrusting and being like, what the fuck was that? And I was like, fuck it. Someone's watching, they're getting a show. And then, I just go back to doing my thing. And then it wasn't even like 15 seconds later, I started hearing like a whole bunch of sticks breaking and shit, and I turn around. There's a fucking big ass tree just fucking falling straight fucking down, like about maybe 25 yards away from us, just fucking come crashing down. And like I stomp for a second, she turns around, she's like, "Holy shit!" I'm like, "You're goddamn right, baby." I fucking smack her ass and I go right back to it. I was like, "That's fucking right."
I was like, for 1 second, did you think it was possible that you knocked the tree over by force?
Oh, I'm still convinced.
That's pretty good.
I will forever tell myself, like, no, fucking so hard in the woods and make the fucking trees come down.
It's like an Xbox achievement. It popped up. Bong.
Dude, for real. Lifetime achievement.
Man, you're lucky you guys didn't get whacked. When you said you thought you heard something breaking, and I thought she was for sure gonna go through the rail of this dock. Like I was positive that's where this was going.
Yeah, knock her through the fucking rail. Get out of the way.
Absolutely. I was ready to hear it.
Hey.
Yeah, absolutely. I was ready.
No, she's alive. She's still a bitch. Don't miss that girl.
That's fantastic.
No, I've definitely got a few more that I'm sure I'll think of more throughout the fucking evening.
Yeah, bro, for sure. Call back. Let me know. I mean, you've told several sex adjacent stories already, so we got to be right there.
I know. So I mean, I really had to think about it. Like, I think I was thinking of one before I called in. I was like, no, fucking, I already said that one.
I mean, we've heard no less than 25 stories, maybe more. So.
I mean, hell, how many weeks have you been doing this? And I've only like not called like maybe once or twice.
Yeah, for sure. I think this is week 8. This is episode 2, week 8. So we're in it now. We're in the thick of it. Well, thanks for calling, bro. I'll talk to you again later.
All right, yeah, man.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta tell you, trees falling down like that is some scary shit. We've been having crazy storms over here, and I've been seeing all kinds of trees falling, big ass trees fall over. It's not that exciting, except for I'm sure it's probably really cool if you see it, especially if you're having sex like he was. That sounds like a winning combo to me. All right. Banged so hard we knocked down a large tree. If you got a story that could top that, 540-583-4464. That's 540 judging. And we're telling sexy stories. I've had sex in a porta potty before. I'm not proud of that, but it was worth it. And it wasn't like the nastiest porta potty I've been in. Like, it was all things considered, like as clean as a porta potty could be. It was that clean. Like, you were like, it's like a day 3 porta potty. Like, it's just got there. But I mean, I'm not that stoked about that. Well, I just finished the new comp too. I'm having trouble exporting it, but once that shit is out, bro. Oh, wait, did it go? Do I have it? So I'm about to upload that for everybody too. New comp is tonight. Doesn't look like it exported, but I'm right there. It's finished. I just got to get it up online. So that's exciting. It's a good feeling. So if you want to see that and 10 hours of other secret TikTok compilations, go ahead and drop me a DM and I'll shoot you the link for a little bit of Venmos. On Facebook, people pay $5 to see them, but I can't take any more Facebook subs right now. So just hit me up. I'll sell them to you. Sex stories, the story's just begun. I gotta tell you, for a first story, that wasn't bad. Normally the first story is tone deaf. People don't really know what to say for the topic, but that was right in there with what I like to hear. Sorry I'm late, brother. This bitch wouldn't let me hang up the phone and I wanted to yell at me. Oh, man. Girls like to yell, bro. And I was late too, so don't even trip. Thanks for coming, Chad. Oh my God. What noise was that? That was a noise I've absolutely never heard on this computer, but I don't think we're really going to find out what it was right now, so I'm just going to keep acting surprised. Do. Got something from Hollywood Squares. Oh, bro, do you mean... Oh, I got something from Hollywood Squares. Where? On Discord, probably, maybe. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, what? Oh, it's a fucking Twitch alert. Why didn't my thing come up? That's upsetting. I have an alert box. What is that about? Let's check that out. Well, thanks, Kevon. Appreciate you, bro. Good to see you. Glad to see you're not dead. Activity feed. Here we go. Cheered 100 bits. Thanks, bro. And he gifted a tier 1 sub. Yo, thanks for the sub, Hollywood Squares. That's the man. Yo, first of all, talk about an excellent Instagram handle. Hollywood Squares. That's as good as it gets. People tell me Great Uncle Meatball's good. Hollywood Squares, that is an S tier Instagram handle. Cheddar, his homie's name on Instagram is Attack of the Show, which is also good. Probably equally as good as Hollywood Squares, to be honest with you. Also, both of you will eventually get paid out for having this handle. Like, if you have a handle of a popular show, you absolutely are going to get that. See what the fuck is going on with my alert box. Okay, he gifted a sub. Oh, that's not the right one. That's not even the right thing. You know, oh, there it is. So that's right. So why didn't that come up when we did it earlier? All right. I think I hit the test button too many times, so sorry, but okay, so I'm going to hit save and I'm just going to assume that it's going to work now. I have a good feeling that it's going to work now. Oh, we got a call on the line. Oh, it's Cheddar. It's Cheddar. What's up, buddy?
Hello.
How you feel?
I'm feeling great, bro. I just got off work and I am fucking tired. But I'm going to smoke, wind down, watch the stream, and I'm going to tell you a great sex story.
That's what I like to hear.
All right. Well, this was actually a pretty, like, this probably happened 2 years ago. I was with a female. She lived in Antioch. Very nice girl. Her name was Diamond. I don't think we don't even got a name race there. It's just boom, you already know.
I bet I could guess what her job
So,
is.
She worked with me at FedEx. So if you were gonna guess FedEx, yes.
I wasn't. All right, go ahead.
All right. Well, yeah, we started getting hot and heavy, and we're chilling. This was during the pandemic, so we used to eat out, but we used to go. You know how you used to like pull up during the pandemic and pick up your food from like a Chili's?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Boom. You call. You make the order. Boom. So we call. We make the order, but we were in Oakland at the time. She made the order for a fucking. What the fuck were we eating that day? I forget. It was like some restaurant on a Chili's level. She makes the order, and I live in Oakland. She made the order for some reason. It was in fucking Hayward. So we drive to Hayward, go get it, And I'm like, I'm not driving all the way fucking back to Oakland to eat this food. We're eating it in the parking lot. I'm like, boom. All right. So we demolish whatever we got. Boom, it's killed. And we're chilling. And of course, now you roll up a blunt. That's what happens when you eat in the car. You roll up a blunt. We're smoking, talking. Then we get to kissing. That leaves in the
You can't have sex in the same car you just ate in. And you can't eat in the same car you just had sex in. Both things are mutually exclusive to each other. Neither should be happening together.
See, you're not letting me finish. You
Okay.
simple-minded judge.
I'm sorry. You know what? I'm just saying, it's the foreshadowing. Like the proof is in the pudding. All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. You know I'm a storyteller. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But we're finishing. We're smoking the wood. We're kissing. Heavy kissing. That's where I left off at. Right. So then it goes into fellatio. Of course, there's no good way to give fucking me to give her head, so I'm obviously the one getting head. Boom. That's happening. It's fucking fire. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, fuck me. And I know you know my car, and the car that I had when you came the last time, small as fuck, not happening. You know what I mean? So I got out of the car. I opened the passenger door. She bent her shit over, and I slammed right there in the fucking parking lot, cuz. Right fucking there.
So you're both all the way out of the car, or she was just halfway out of the car?
I'm standing. She's like backing ass and puss out the car, and I'm like,
she is inside the car with her ass out of the window?
No, out of the the door. The door.
Okay,
open.
That was all right.
Body,
that was gonna be too much for me.
Yeah, that's an obvious lie. But I'm smacking, and I finish. And I'm like, damn, bro, this is a fucking pretty. It's a parking lot of a mall and like a fucking restaurant, so it's like pretty
active.
For me to pull this off and get the nut off. You know what I mean? I'm thinking I'm winning. Like nobody to see this happening, I'm a winner. I get in the car, start the car. I look up. There's a lady right there in that car.
In the next car?
No. In the car in front of us. In front of us. And I'm just like, hey, Diamond, was she in the car the whole time? And this bitch is going to look at me, and you know what she tells me? Yes. So not only was she there, this bitch knew she was there.
First of all, they both enjoyed it. Like, as soon as they both started noticing, like, anybody could have stopped it at that point on either end. The girl watching could have left. The girl you were with could have stopped it. Like, anything else could have halted it. But after that point, it became like a willing scenario.
I was so embarrassed. Like, I don't think I've ever been like, you know when you get sent into a quick shock? You feel me?
Yeah.
I started sweating, bro. I'm
like, bro, getting the sweats when you're like, when something like, you realize something just happened, like that's very real. Like it's like when everything just kind of closes in on you, and you're like, oh, fuck, bud.
Yeah, like it kind of felt like an anxiety attack. I'm like, are you serious? You're with that shit? I'm like, nah. I'm like, let me get the fuck. And I'm not gonna lie, this lady, she's not like some urban lady. Like, it was a lady, my nigga. Like, so either she's just not knowing what the fuck's going on in this car. I'm maybe just helping out you know what I mean? I don't know what she could have thought, but like when I made the eye contact with her, it wasn't a disgusted look. It wasn't a, oh my God. It wasn't like a, holy shit, what, you know what I mean? It was just like a, I saw that. And
she just wanted to know that she likes what you're putting out there.
I really hope she didn't see my dick, dude. It's not a pretty one, so.
There's like a 98% chance you for sure saw your dick.
All right, well,
This one in the chat said, I've probably seen your video, Chet.
I hope not, dog. But anyway, man, I'll be out. Enjoy
I thought you were
your
going to say,
stream,
like, you caught her stealing, and the only way that you weren't going to tell.
man.
That's so stupid. Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
All right, thanks for calling, bro. Appreciate it as always. Oh,
Alright,
shit.
baby.
Thanks for the sub, Mike. Let's go. 2 subs so far this stream. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Gotta fix that fucking... That's not the right alert, goddammit. Subscriber alert. Variation settings. Resubscriber. Set image. Oh, all right. All right. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. Let's go. Oh, God. What have I done? That's pretty good. I mean, fucking outside, that's what I'm here to hear about. I will be that lady that watches and enjoys. Hell yeah. I mean, if I'm seeing 2 people fucking, I'm not going to leave. Like, there we go. I think I just got the perfect adjustment on the camera. Well, I'm getting warm in here. I don't know if it's because we're talking about sex things, but I'll probably never have sex in a public setting again. I mean, don't let that one time ruin it for you, bud. You know? Oh my God, I'm fixing all these alerts on the fly. That's what I've done it. All right. If anybody tries to fucking gift any more subs, it's gonna look right. And if anybody wants to help me test that out, I'm also here for just for scientific reasons. You know what I mean? Not for me. Not for me. Pretty good. 540-583-4464. We're talking about sex. We are talking about sex. And I think that's good. You know what I mean? We're all doing it. We're all doing it in some capacity. Yo, okay, here's one. I have only been to jury duty once. I found out as an adult that they don't send jury duty summons registered mail. Like, they have no way to prove that you got the letter that you were supposed to have jury duty. So you absolutely do not have to report if you don't want to. Let's go, Mike. Thank you. And it worked too. I wasn't even lying. It wasn't even a trick. Thanks, Mike. So I have, since I was 19, never once gone to jury duty at all. I was 18. But the time I did go, this is really before people brought their chargers, like a lot of places. Like, you had to be, nobody really had, like, you had a phone, but you didn't bring your charger place, especially not like a public place. So I went to jury duty. My shit dies by like 11 a.m. Like, my phone, it's a BlackBerry, so like it doesn't have the battery you expect. And I'm so bored for like the next 6 hours that I literally went into the bathroom and went to the stall and jerked it. No phone, just the old imagination. Just close my eyes and hope for the best. I was so bored, there was no other choice. There was nothing else to do. They were playing like some crazy old movies. None of it was doing it for me. Like, a man has to be so bored to jerk it with nothing. Just a happy thought. Like, you know what I mean? That's top level boredom. Well, I got to tell you, I just got scared when I told that story. I don't know why. It's embarrassing. But you know what? That's what we're here. We're here to let stuff like that out. So I'm going to just keep feeling good about it. Memory jerks are hard to fucking get through. Yeah, bro. You know what? Like, you have to either be like as bored as humanly possible or 12. If you're like 12 to 14, you can jerk it unstimulated anytime. That's without question. That was my experience at that age, is what I mean. I don't know how any other 12-year-olds are. Let me just backpedal out of that one. Good grief. Ooh, Drew's calling back. What's up, Drew? How's it going, bro?
Going good, man. All right. So, thought of another one.
I'm here for it.
All right. Okay, so about 15 years old or so, fucking like one of my first like serious fucking girlfriends, like her family came down from like North Georgia around to where I was just to fucking like spend a weekend out camping at the fucking lake. And so I go with them and shit like during the day one day. And it's her and her fucking two brothers and her grandma. And so while they're all playing one day and shit, me and her go out into the lake and like we're just like kind of holding each other and whatever, hugging and shit, because we're stupid little fucking teenage love shit. And then I'm fucking getting horny, and I never knew about the dangers of fucking in a lake and how absolutely like actually dirty it is. So I said fuck it, and I was like, hey, let's fucking start doing it. So to everybody else, it just kind of looks like we're just like holding each other, like whatever, just floating with each other, but we're actually fucking under the water. And as we're doing that, we're kind of like wading around the water, like not staying in one place. And I guess I must have stepped in like a crawdad hole or something, because at some point she's like, hey, I feel something starting to pinch my ass. I'm like, oh, that's no problem. Like, it's just a little fish, like, whatever, we'll just move over here. And then all of a sudden, like, as I'm like pulling out and like going back in, like I feel this sharp fucking pinch right at the fucking base of my dick, like at the top of my nuts, like right on my fucking, I guess, urethra right there.
Oh my
I
God.
fucking dude, I throw her the fuck off. I scream like a fucking bitch. I jumped the fuck out of that water. Everybody's like, what's wrong? I'm like, you fucking crawdad just fucking pinched my dick.
That's remarkable, bro. That's so scary. Like, I've seen a crawdad draw blood. I'm convinced they could take a dick at least like damaged, not off maybe, but like that could have been serious. Had your dick been soft, we might not be having this conversation right now.
Right? Like, thank God for teenage fucking girth, I guess, endurance, whatever.
Good grief, bro. That's crazy. Okay, I'm so glad you remembered that one. That was 100% worth calling. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem, man.
And I hope that PETA doesn't come after you for that one.
They kill more animals than they save. It's fine.
There it is. Fact. I actually don't know that to be true, but I'll let that fly in this court. Oh, we got a new call right here. Oh, they hung up. I'm calling him back. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. What just happened? I called somebody back on accident. Sorry, Drew. Hello. Try to call them. This guy's trying to call.
Call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 40.
Trying to answer your call. Whoever's trying to call right now, I'm trying so hard to answer your call. Jesus Christ, what's happening? Hello?
What's up?
Oh,
What's
Drew,
up?
I just called you on accident, bro. My bad.
No, you're good.
All right, goodbye. I'm trying to call this guy that keeps, somebody has been calling like repeatedly. They've called 14 times and I'm trying to answer their call. It's not answering. If you want to call in on the Discord though, that is also an option. So drop a line in the chat if you're trying to do that. If you have an alternate. God damn it. I just called Drew again. Sorry, dude.
Meatball, am I on the stream?
Yep, you're on the stream. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Sorry you had to call so many times.
Let's go. No, you're good, sir. You're good.
What's your sex story? I'm happy to hear it.
Yeah, this one time I was in 8th grade, right? First ever experience ever. Me and my best friend, it was his girlfriend, went to her house. We pitched a tent. Like 4 a.m. on a school night. She went skiing with the both of us, brother.
Oh man. For the first time you had sex, it was a three-way?
Yeah, first time ever. 8th grade.
That's crazy. It's all downhill after that, or you just had a whirlwind romance for the rest of your life? Like you're having sex on a hot air balloon right now where you're calling me?
That's still my best friend to this day. So I don't know what you want to say, but we're still best friends of the day after that.
Bonded for life.
Bonded for life for real. By semen and sweat.
That's better than blood brothers, honestly.
You're telling me, goddammit.
Man,
all right, brother. You have a good one. Thank you for calling me back. Dude, I was trying so hard to get you the answer.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. It wasn't working, but we made it happen. So thanks for calling. I'm gonna say
Yes,
absolutely guilty of having a great time. That's the only thing I could say. Guilty of
Yes,
that. That's maybe legend status too. So there you go.
Hey,
Congratulations.
from the man himself. I'll take it. I'll take it from the man himself.
Absolutely, bro. Thanks for calling.
Thank you. Keep it up with the Facebook videos, man. I'm always looking forward to them.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna post up a new one here after the show. So keep an eye out.
I'll keep an eye out. Thank you, brother. Have a good night.
Have a good one.
You too.
Yeah. You love it. You love to see it. Sorry, I called you 12 times while that was happening, Drew. I was doing my best. It says IRL on my kick stream. I don't know why. Go ahead and drop me a call. Draw another sex story. I'd love to hear it. 540-583-4464. First sexual experience is a threesome. You're setting the bar very high for yourself. You know what I mean? Like that means you have to hold yourself to that standard, or it's just like, well, that's out of the way. Now I can just chill. You know what I mean? Did you just casually flex a watch? No, this is an Apple Watch. It says hose mad. But it's like a shitty little watch band, but I looked way dumber with the Apple Watch band. So, it is what it is. Plus it adds to the look. It's part of the judge look, bro. Trevor calling about sex. Let's go. What's up, buddy?
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm excellent. Thanks for calling.
Well, I have a good one. It's kind of embarrassing, kind of gross. It's about a threesome I had.
I'm excited.
So, it was back in high school. It was with my girlfriend. She was 17. I was 16, and her best friend, who was also 16. And her best friend, she had a really cool mom. She'd buy us alcohol. and she rented us a room at a hotel. We were just gonna get drunk. Well, shit got hot and heavy. They started talking about sex and having a threesome. So I'm just there. I'm drunk. I'm there for the ride. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. They were both on their period, and
I mean, that's
we
yeah. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
they were both on their period, and we did not have a condom, but we were determined.
Yeah. I mean, anybody that wants to make something happen will. You know what I mean?
Well, me and my girlfriend, of course, we went at it raw, and they were both kind of grossed out about mixing blood. So I used a Walmart bag on her best friend. There was enough lube to where it was, I think it was pleasurable for her. For me, absolutely nothing at all. But there was a ton of blood involved, and it was a night to remember. We were all drunk and fucked up. I was the only one who washed after, because of course I had a bloody dick. And in the morning, they were both covered. It looked like they had been murdered, basically, on their entire lower ends, legs, thighs, blood, absolutely everywhere, all over the bed, all over the doorknobs. The doorknobs had fucking blood on them, and I feel bad about it for the housekeepers, but it's kind of a trophy, I have about doing that.
I mean, all of this, first of all of this is just absolutely some stuff that only like teenagers would get into. You know what I mean? Like 100% this is like an age issue, but fuck, bro. That,
Definitely.
I mean, like that's putting a grocery bag on your dick is 100% an idea like a 16-year-old in the middle of having sex has. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that is, but
Yeah.
also like she was with it. You know what I mean? Like for you to also say you think
it
it was
didn't-
pleasurable for her, that's both very like thought. That's I think it's. I mean, you were there. I wasn't there. It sounds like it wouldn't be, but you saw her, not me. So
as far as I could tell, yeah, but I felt absolutely nothing.
I mean, it was either do it like that or not do it at all. So I would say not guilty. It was a shocking story to hear, but in the same situation, I would have done at least 2 or 3 of the same things you do. Maybe not everything, but god damn.
Yeah.
So now
one
when
of
you
my-
go shopping
one of
and
my-
you like are unloading your car on the way home from Walmart, are you like, oh man.
Every time, whenever I took the bag off, it looked like I had tried to murder somebody with a fucking bag. That's how bad it was.
I mean, honestly, you kind of did.
Yeah, in a way, I did. Well,
thanks for calling, bro.
yeah,
that is
well,
that is out of this
yeah.
world.
I'm happy to have shared.
Yeah, that's out there now. Now we all know.
Yep. Sorry, everyone.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
Oh my word. First of all, any story that starts out with like, oh, my friend's mom was really cool, they'd let us drink over there. The next part of that story is going to be a story that could get that parent arrested. Like, to turn 3 16-year-olds loose on a hotel room with the intent to get hammered, like, First of all, when you're in high school, like you get so drunk you could die. Like that's how drunk you're getting. So to think that they all got fucking shithouse and had like a clumsy three-way at that age, that sounds insane. That sounds, I was gonna say like such a bad idea, but we heard the bad ideas. Like we heard it all. I mean, when he said they were both on their period, I was like, okay, it's not so bad. I think after so many years in the courtroom that I would learn, but you can't clip that, dog. Yeah, thank you. Save me from myself. Yo, shout out to single person watching on Kick. This is my first Kick stream. If you're the one dude watching on Kick, what's up, bro? This is for you. Same name on Kick. If anybody's watching this new streaming service, Kick, I'm Great Uncle Meatball on there. This is my first stream up on there. Let's check it out. But other than that, didn't have a chance to roll any weed before the show, so between calls, let's twist one up real quick. That's some crazy weed. I don't even know if it looks crazy. This is how makeup reviewers do it, right? Which brings us to our next point. A quick thanks to our sponsor, Delta Breeze Cannabis, a proud sponsor of Judge Meatball's Court. And they provide cannabis of all grades and quantities to this show. And we really couldn't do it without them. So thank you very much. And if you live in California and want to smoke some really good weed at like a very reasonable price, hit me up and I'll make sure we get it in the dispensary near you. That's how we do it. So bang my line, hit my DMs, and let's do it. And that's the weed ad. You know? (540-583-4464). That's 540 judging. We have heard some gross shit already, I gotta tell you. Yo, one time I was at like some kind of a picnic, I would say, but it was in like a large park, and I had sex in like the middle of a soccer field that was just not really out of the way, but just like kind of further away from everybody else than not. I'm sure it was evident what was happening, but no good. No good. I would never go to Isleton again. It's creepy. Yeah, every time I go there, I feel like I'm not going to make it back. Like, it's not a place. That's a place for... It's not for us, bro. That place isn't for people like you and me. You know what I mean? A different kind of people live there. And I mean, that's where I get the weed from, so that's cool, but damn. Definitely fucked in a field. I like to think we all have. Yo, so I grew up like not on a farm, but there was a barn there. Like we had a barn, but like we just had like some pastures for like horses and shit. Not like I didn't have horses. Like the dude who owned our house also rented out this barn and the pastures and shit. So long story short, I'm just telling all this to say, this girl I was dating in high school, the first time we had sex, we went out to this office of this barn where me and my homies all used to smoke weed. And we had sex in the barn, bro, but like for like a second. Like, like as soon as I was like, I can't believe this is happening. I'm literally sitting on like the pulled out back seat of a Jeep that's inside this fucking office. And we are having sex for like a second. And I was like, oh, you know what? If you could believe it, I'm done. I don't know if it was just like I was scared to be out in this barn at night. I don't know if the moment was too big for me. I'm allowed to miss shots. I'm allowed to choke sometimes. So, and then I whipped out Old Reliable, which is when you go, man, that's never happened before. Crazy, right? That's crazy. But that was the first time that it happened. So really, like, that's the best time to use that excuse when it really is the first time. But you know what nobody ever says? They're never like, man, that was the last time that's going to happen. Scared to come. Absolutely, bro. Nerves got the better of me. Oh man, I just remembered there's a follow-up. So I was so ashamed from that happening that when I went to their house to meet up the next day, I stopped at a Circle K and bought a Stamina RX, which seemed like the only dick pill at the gas station that I'd maybe seen a commercial for on TV. And I was like, maybe. And bro, when I tell you that I thought I was going to die, and also that it worked, but for like a little bit that I really thought I was going to die, like I really did. Like my nose, like I could not breathe. I could feel my heartbeat like in my eyes. It felt like my dick was going to explode, not in the cool way either. But also it was not unpleasant. Like all that to say, that wasn't the last one of those I bought, but also like when you put in a performance like I did before that, like cheating, you know, somebody just need a helping hand. Sometimes in my life, I need a friend, you know? Classy move. It's only like gentlemanly. If you underperform, you got to try to take performance enhancers, right? Like that's why they make them. And for people that are on drugs. Call in and tell a sex story, 540-583-4464. Oh shit, I'm about to hit the recess button and go open my window. Don't go anywhere. We're about to be back with more calls. Call in. I said, I pop a perk. It gives me more stamina. I hit that now like an animal. Yo, what's up, Kim? How's it going? What a time to get here. We just heard some very raunchy stories. But I'm ready to hear some more. So if you want to give a call, Kim, 540-583-4464. We're telling sexy stories. I gotta see if I can get Becca on the stream, bro. She used to get on my Fortnite stream and tell a bunch of crazy sex stories from when she was in jail. So this would actually be a really good time to hear from her. Let me hit her up. I said telling sex stories on stream, calling about some jail time. That's always, you already know you've heard some shit from me. I'm saying, you know what? There's many sex stories to be had because guess what? We're all doing it. So like everybody has like a large percentage of their sex stories, something of note happened, like worth hearing about. So. Who else? Who else do I need to put out the bat signal for? Let's see. Can come up Friday instead. All shit aside, that shit is way too fucking far, bro. If you work in the kitchen and prepare the females' meals, they make you cut up the hot dogs so they can't use them as dildos in jail. That's, I mean, a lot of foods are phallic, right? Why does my camera look like that? Let's, all right, there we go. Really have told so many, it's hard to think of more to contribute for this. What about Bree? Yeah, I just shot Bree a message, Becca a message. Oh yeah, what was that dude's name? Larry? Yeah, he's a Facebook watcher. I don't know if he's made it over to these other Yeah, I hope that dude comes back after we're back up on Facebook. We're making it happen. Shout out to everybody watching and calling right now, because you are making this show work without my Facebook group, and I really needed you. Hello, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
No, so I know I haven't been on here in a couple weeks and shit because I've been busy and whatever, but I decided to come up on the live stream tonight. And of course, it's a topic right up my alley, which I hate to admit, but no, I think that I will say the craziest story I got for a sex story would be me and my ex, we split up for a little bit because of dumb shit or whatever. And I ended up getting back with him. And when I got back with him, we actually had another couple friend, you know what I mean? So, like, we had a friend that was like a couple with another girl or whatever. We went to the strip club one night, which was awesome anyway. We were doing some coke and we were drinking and we're having a good time. And I remember that both the dudes, they end up stealing each of our bras and running around in the fucking strip club, and we got kicked out because they were being idiots. And we went back to our house that night, and we had a trampoline in the backyard, and we all ended up fucking on the trampoline together, and that was crazy.
It either sounds like really, really fun or really, really dangerous. Like it sounds like it's fun.
It was actually pretty fucking fun. Like, so I don't know. It was like the motion of the trampoline and I don't know.
It makes sense. That part makes sense to me. Like if the ground pushed up back at you, that seems like it would be beneficial sexually.
Yeah, it definitely was. It was a fun night, I will say.
I mean, group sex on a trampoline, that's pretty good. Also,
Hell
like
yeah.
when they make those trampolines, that's what they're for. Like that's what the people at the trampoline factory wanted to happen when they made it.
Oh, really? That's what trampolines are for. We're just supposed to fuck on trampolines. Okay, I got it.
I mean, you're the one that told me. I'm sure you knew.
I'm gonna do that more often now then.
Well, I'm glad nobody got hurt. I'm glad there were no injuries.
No, I'm glad too, because I really did not like the girl that was our friend's girlfriend at the time. To be honest, I really did not like her. She ruined my fucking trip one night, so I was really pissed off at her actually.
That'll do it. That's enough to make it so we're not friends.
Oh, hell yeah. It was my birthday weekend. I was trying to have a good trip out on the fucking beach at night, and she ruined my whole trip, acting like she had trip before and she hasn't. So she had a bad trip and ruined my whole entire night.
Grudges, I'm hearing it. Hard feelings.
Yeah, but I don't know. This shit, like, that night was pretty fun though.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it. Thank you for telling me that.
Well, you guys have a good night.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. You too.
All right, bye.
You know what? Like, I've been on a trampoline and been like, you thought about it, right? But they really went there. Also, like, once when you have multiple people on a trampoline, like, the bouncing affects the other people, right? So could you imagine that a couple of them are banging and it like super jumps the other couple, boing, like right off the fucking. I literally just laughed so hard just imagining it right now. The double bounce, bro. It's deadly. When Drew said that his dick got clamped by a crawdad, when he started that story, it made me think of one time. This was actually with the same person as the Stamina RX story, but also in a lake. And there was nothing bad happened. It was uneventful other than that it was kind of gross. And there was hella people around, like a crazy amount of people around. But it was all like, it was at the Asada. So like we all, like afterwards there was tacos and beer and it was like basically as good as it could have gone, to be honest. I got a crazy sunburn, but it was 100% worth it. Imagine if we buried people with all their belongings, like buried them in a little studio apartment. I mean, it would be as effective as burying people with nothing, right? And it doesn't matter, I think. I mean, the Egyptians did it, right? I think the Egyptians buried you with all your shit that you'd need when you were dead. I don't need shit when I'm dead. So when I die, just throw my ass in a dumpster. 7 or 8 of you get together and just throw my ass in the dumpster. That's good enough for me, and it's better than I deserve. All right, group sex on a trampoline, dick pinched by a crawdad. What else you guys got? 540-583-4464. We're telling sexy stories. Sexual mishaps are extra funny because you're like doubly vulnerable when it happens. Like for something funny to happen to you while your dick's out, it's also horrific. Like you're also terrified. So it's like, it's a weird combo. I also got to tell you, I really commend you guys for it not getting overly gross so far. I haven't even heard anything really overly gross. So I'm very proud of you, and my body is ready. Topics of the world ended and only this topic remained. Yeah. Sex is the only topic. We could do a whole sex court. This could be a whole show about sex. We could do every episode on sex. Double periods was gross. It's just crazy that these girls initiated the threesome when they were both on their period. And they should. I mean, go for it, girls. If you're trying to bang on your period, get yours. You know what I mean? Who am I to say stop? You know what I mean? Also, period sex is more than okay, even if it's with a stranger. Guess what? Even if it's like a first or second hookup, it's acceptable. It doesn't have to even be your girlfriend. Just go for it. If you go in there with an open mind, you're probably going to have a good time. It's going to be more cool than it's going to be gross. It will be cool and it will be gross, but it's going to be a lot cooler than it's going to be gross. Sorry about that. I have another one involving a period. I mean, I hear you, bro. Here's the thing, like, I'm pretty sure most of these girls get periods, so probably a lot of period sex stories. I just drank that like I didn't know how to drink out of a bottle of water, and that's fine. I don't need to prove anything to you guys. Can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Yo, quick interlude to say that I built this little Minecraft Lego. If I can get it without the glare. This shit is tight, by the way. Also, like, it has a little effect where it fucking blows up. Pretty cool. You know, pretty cool. I haven't bought a Lego set in like 25 years, but it felt pretty. Oh, no, that's not true. I think I bought some like 10 years ago. I got kind of into Legos again, but still. Feeling great. Let's break up the sex stuff with some Lego stuff. Pretty fun. One time, first of all, when you're at the drive-ins, people go there to have sex. Like, I went to the drive-ins in high school. This is okay. When he said my girlfriend's mom was cool and they let us drink there, and I was like, yeah, that's a bad parent. I say that because some of my favorite parents have been like that. Like, my best friend, his mom got engaged to this dude with a motorcycle. She drove my friend and his sister, me and my girlfriend, to the drive-ins, and then left us there with the car and walked out and met her man on the motorcycle and left. She's like, I'll come back when the movies are over. The drive-ins go from when the sun is down until fucking 2 a.m. to drop some like 15-year-olds off there and be like, oh, here when the movie's over. That's crazy. She left the car. She left the keys. There was no, you know what I mean? Like, but anyways, so like my friend's sister was sitting on top of like the cab of the truck, and he was also sitting in the back of the bed of the truck, and still me and this girl tried to have like front to front sex in the truck bed, but nobody was like on top. It was like side to side. So it was kind of like, it was just kind of like, it was mostly just friction. Like, it was a lot of wishful thinking, like, to burden the other people around with that and to not even really be getting it accomplished. Like, it's shameful to me now to think about, but it's so funny because, like, I just, like, when you think about things you used to do sexually when you were like really young and didn't really know what you were doing, and now like that's really embarrassing now. Like, so many people probably thought I was a dummy. Like, try like some like over the pants chop kind of move. If you're, I don't know. I did a lot of dumb shit that I wish I could take back. So I guess I'm sorry. Or I'm just embarrassed. I don't know if I'm sorry is right, but 40%. Jesus Christ. I missed the first half of this message in the chat, and I think maybe that's good. Oh, yeah. I would hate to lose my underpants on a hookup. To leave without your underpants, that's like leaving without your shoes. You don't give a damn. Well, I guess not, because you can just throw your pants on over them, but it sounds scary to me. That's scarier than the actual content of that story, is the thought of losing my underpants in a situation like that. To leave your used underwear with a stranger, that's one of the most embarrassing things you could do. To leave some used underwear behind with somebody you hooked up with and then they're like looking at you and judging your underwear. That is literal nightmare fuel, buddy. You're on the right end of it and you got to be the one judging. And I can tell you it's a good feeling, sure. But the thought of that happening to me is literally making me sad and uncomfortable right now. It's funny also going back to Sex in the Lake, like sex and water, they seem like they would be natural companions and really they're like fucking mortal enemies. Like it's like, it doesn't work good. And it's like an idea, like hot tub. It's never good. It's never a good, it never works right. Even if it is, it's still a problem. Like, even if you're like, oh, this is going pretty good, it's not. Like 10 minutes after you're done, you're like, oh, I'm fucked up. Guess what? I'm all fucked up. I just fucking forgot about some things I'm about to call back. Let's go. Oh no, this blood just came all the way undone. And now I have to fix it completely on the fly. Ow! The worst has happened. Absolutely the worst has happened. I'm gonna have to put it out. Okay. Almost just lit my mustache on fire trying to light this by looking at the camera. Pretty scary thought if you think about it. Didn't put wax on my mustache before the show started. I've been trying to wax. I've been putting little wax in my mustache just to fucking get it going sideways and off my lip. But I also feel like a douche when I do it, so. Drop me a call. Tell me a sexy story. 540-583-4464. I don't know if you guys have heard me say it like that before, but people come in and out, so you just got to read the number. It's up there. People don't see it. I have another one involving Halo 2. I mean, I have a Halo 2 story about sex, I guess. I used to play Halo 2 with this guy who was like one of the first guys that ever played Halo Online. Like him and a dude who worked at Microsoft used to play Halo Online for like hours and hours and hours at a time before it was even an option. And he was not at all fun to play Halo with. He would fuck me up at Halo all the time. And when I would play, he would literally like spawn kill me. And he was laughing. Like it was fun for him. And I was miserable. And it was like funny because it was like impressive, but also I was like, fuck, bud. And, the sex part of that story is he just banged a girl that I used to date. So, so it's not really a sexual story involving Halo, except for it kind of is, except for it totally kind of is a little bit. That's silly. Uh-oh. When the smoke exposes the green screen, I get really paranoid. It makes me realize I'm sitting in. I mean, I'm in the courtroom. In my head and in the internet, I'm in the courtroom. So when I see the green screen, it really is actually kind of upsetting to the reality that I'm embracing right now. So I need to just show me the way. Bro, it's crazy how slow growing shit is on Twitch. I've been streaming on Twitch. I mean, this show only for 2 months, but like a year of Fortnite streams before that, and I only have 200 followers on Twitch. I've never had that few followers on a social media after like a few months. Like it's wild. It's just hard. The discovery on Twitch is hard. I'm not complaining. I just opened up my Twitch and saw that and started thinking. I'm also really high. This weed that I'm smoking is crazy. So I'm like super duper high right now. Go ahead, drop me. I'm about to head out. I'll catch you on Friday. Hell yeah, Drew. I mean, I might be wrapping it up, to be honest with you. If nobody else is gonna call in, I'm ready to call it in. This is a good topic though. Guess what? Like, we are very close to cycling back on these topics. So I'm waiting until we get like a fresh batch of people in here pretty much. Because all the topics we've had have been like A+ good topics, and we need to get them back for people who missed them. Because every episode people text me like the next day and are like, oh, I had a good story for that. So I need to cycle back through the fucking topics, but I am waiting until as long as I can. You know what I mean? Until we have, you know what I mean? Because I don't want you guys to have to see the same shit again. So Friday, I haven't picked a topic yet. Look for it on Discord and Facebook. DM me if you have a topic idea. I will announce the topic probably midday on Friday. So follow me on Instagram. That's usually where I post shit like that. Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Kick, YouTube. Great Uncle Meatball. Twitter, Judge Meatball, because they have much shorter allowances for screen names. But hit me up. Thanks for calling. Everybody who called, thanks for calling. Anybody who's watching, thanks for watching. We're really making it work with just a couple people in here. And that's actually very impressive. It defies the odds, really, to have many people calling in and only a handful of people watching at any one time. So thank you very much. And I will see you guys on Friday. Court is adjourned.